Hi, and welcome to a new tarot reading. Today, we're doing a reading again. I'm glad that you made it to this video. Today, the video is going to be about what they would say to you if they could. And it could be different things. It could be that there is no contact possible for you right now, or it's like their higher self that wants to give you a message, but the 3D self is not capable of doing that. It could be a lot of different ways. Maybe other things are blocking the communication between you two. Maybe other people, persons, groups. So take it for whichever situation you're in right now, because if you came to this video, there should be a reason for you why you were attracted to one of these groups. I'm going to shuffle some cards, and you can choose with your intuition which card suits you best. Maybe you already know from the thumbnail. What would they say to you if they could? Okay, that was fast. So, wow, we have good cards today. So we have transformation, we have enlightenment, and success. These are the cards. You can choose from them. Use your intuition, numbers, aura reading, or just your gut feeling. Just do whatever feels good for you. Maybe watch more than one if you feel guided to. Just do whatever way you can follow your instinct. Okay, so we're gonna start. Let's see what they would say to you for group number one with the transformation card. Let's see what the cards come out, what they would want to say to you if they could. Okay, for my group number ones, what do they want to say? I'm going to riffle the deck. I don't do reversals. Okay, so what they would say to you if they could. We get the transformation card. So there is something, it feels like something is unfolding because there's a rose here. So it's pretty significant that there's a lot of transformation cards in oracle decks or tarot decks. Kind of, it's a way of showing to open up, but also like a butterfly comes out of a cocoon, and before that, it's a larva, or I don't know how you say that in English. But there's a certain process, and they are coming out of that right now. So if they could talk to you or could say this to you, they would say to you that there is a situation unfolding in the background of their life. And because we see this card, and this card together, this really feels for me like there is some drama going on in their life, or some upheaval that is unfolding. They're seeing more layers on the situation, and there may have been some situation where they felt trapped. It could be struggles in their own mind, but it could also be a social situation where they feel trapped and victimized. But they got like, there was something put into their life to show them some aspect of this situation. So there's something that they're discovering. So if they could talk to you, they would tell you like what is going on in the background, because I feel like this is completely a different situation than how you know this person. It could be that maybe in the drama you're both know these people or are kind of involved with it, but it also feels like something that they are experiencing on their own and are not able to talk about to you. Yeah, suppression. This person is really suppressing some big energies. When we see this card, the suppression card, there's a lot of networking going on, and a lot of strings attached. So it could be like a lot of people that are hype. Wow, I just sketched it, but I'm back. Okay, so what was I saying? I was saying like with the suppression, it could be like that there's a lot of people that are attached to them, or like they get pulled to all the directions because this person is maybe not they are unfolding their self-worth and their inner knowing about themselves but in the way like they are learning how to live for themselves so they can give to others instead of living for others, if you know the difference. So we get that, and you also get experiencing. Could also be in this case, because it's all orange, that and experiencing feels like they may have some sexual energy towards you, and they're repressing this too. Why is this? Get the Nine of Cups. They have a certain image, a certain. They feel like they can lose a lot if they would reach out and try, and when it doesn't work out or something, like there's a certain sense of the ego here, but also some type of emotional. Yeah, it's like this person is very proud of who they are as society sees them, and there is also a connection to that for who they actually are. So they have this connection. Okay, what would they say more to group number 1 if they could? What would they say if they could? Um, this is a card of mourning the loss of somebody. Maybe they have lost someone in their family, or they've lost you, and they would say to you, if they could, if their ego would let them, that they actually are very sad about losing you or some person in their life. And also when I'm saying that, I feel like my throat is like shutting down a little bit. So it's maybe like this person is not really that easy to talk about emotions. We get also the stone with the loyalty. So what they would say to you is that there is something with loyalty going on here, and it could be about some jealousy, or let's see what that is about. What about the loyalty? What would they say to group number 1 about their loyalty? Okay, so what I feel about this is that they would say to you that the loyalty, this person desires the loyalty and also feels a loss of not being with you for a certain group of people in here that has split up with them. And they feel like they're a person that they didn't see themselves being loyal to someone, but now they actually want to let go of that old lifestyle they had. But this is asking for them for a bigger change or a big time. They need to let a lot. They need to let go of a lot of things for them to be this person that they want to be in with the loyalty. So that is what they would say to you. Why is there a blockage around here? Because I feel like there is a blockage. Possibilities and creativity. Yeah, I feel like they're scared that you have a lot of possibilities or people around you that want some type of connection with you, and they are afraid that you won't be loyal, or they're afraid they have some kind of image in their head about how relationships are, maybe because of their parents' relationship or relationships around them, where they feel like there is no type where love is purely loyal to each other. But I feel like this person never has known real love in that way. But yeah, for everyone it's different, of course. But this is how their perspective on love is, and they're afraid that there won't be loyalty from your side or from their side. They're having a problem with believing that there is actually something like that. They would say to you that they dream about you, because I really see this, or are really thinking about you, trying to reach you in the dimensions. If they could really talk about to you, or about you maybe too, like maybe they talk about you to other people, they would say that you're very courageous, and they really are impressed by your way of living life. Also, they feel like you have got some higher knowledge from a situation where you needed to have courage, so they kind of look up to you, but they also would want to share their own journey, because they maybe feel like they can show you right now that they would be a match to you, and this is kind of lacking for them in this situation. They feel like they can feel from you, but they feel like you don't know them fully, or they feel like you maybe know, but they are not in control about the image you have about them, and this is what scares this person. Yeah. Okay, interesting. I want to get an animal card too. You get the fish and the bee. So very they have a very much like a connection to you. Maybe you don't talk or you don't speak with each other that much, but you have like this spiritual connection. So they sometimes feel like how you feel, or feel your presence. And what they would say to you, the bee is also a community animal, but also you see like all these rings around it, like and I'm also hearing like, don't worry, be happy, or something, like they wanna cheer you on, or and they feel, they would say to you that they feel your vibration, like you're a high vibrational person, and they can feel this about you, and they may not have said this, or it's like they feel like, I also am hearing like a person saying like they're buzzing in my ear, like they have a ringing ear or something when they feel like they're connected to you. So they have like this weird things that are happening when you have that connection with each other. They would say that, but they're also scared about that. You get the spider. They feel like you are trapping them in like your web. So yeah, that was like the last message I got for you, group number 1. This was what your person would say to you if they could say it. I hope I could help you today, and have a good day ahead of you. And I will go to group number 2. So 1 second, I will just get the cards out of the way. So welcome group number 2. If you chose the enlightenment card, let's see what your person would say to you if they could. I will shuffle some cards and we'll see what the message will be from them to you. So, like I said in the beginning of this video, but I feel like this is for this pile really specifically good to know, is that there could be different situations, of course, for why they can talk to you. So there may be a big thing around why they are not able to talk to you. So enlightenment. It could be, I really feel like from this first card already that there's also a possibility that you are here and you've not met this person yet. So this is a person that you're fated to meet in the future. I see maybe 4 weeks from now, like around that, 2 to 4 weeks. And so if you don't have a person right now in your life yet, and you came to this video just by accident and you found this reading, just know that it is probably about someone that you don't know yet. And for the other ones that already know this person, we're gonna see what the message will be and take just what resonates. Okay, so I'm talking a lot. Let's get into it. Okay, so enlightenment. I just need to shuffle the cards a little bit because the last reading got all the energy in it. for group number 2. What would your person say to you if they could? I see a hand, and I also feel like they want to reach out. Yes. Whoa, this is seriously different stuff. Okay, enlightenment. We get like this stargazing. Oh, you need to listen to that song too. I will still be here, stargazing. I still look up, look up, look up for love. So this person is somewhere in the universe, stargazing, looking up for love. They're looking out for you. And when I saw it in my mind's eye, I saw like a person. The background is blue, a bit darker blue. So there is some communication or some emotion, and there's a hand reaching towards you like this, or like in this way. It's almost like wanting to hold your hand, but also reaching through the universe to your timeline. Then we get the, I don't know the word for this in English, but, and then we also get the 8 of Wands. So it feels like, this card really for me feels like a mental connection. Maybe this person is very good in the dream realm or in the spiritual realm, and they know how to generate energy and connect, and they want to connect with you through that. So they're taking like this passionate energy. Also with my hand was like the same reaching way of these cards, or this card. They want to come to you fastly with some information. It's like they have to go through different layers of life to get to you. If you believe in time jumping, this person needs to take a time portal or a time jump. Yep, this person is just, they know a lot, or they are very strong in the spiritual realm, and they're taking this leap to just this. I feel like this is the best card in the normal tarot to see a clock, and I was talking about the time jumping, and this is for me like 2 ways, and you need to blindly choose. So this person is blindly choosing with their heart and their enlightenment, with the enlightenment card, to go a certain way, and they will end up at your way in your life. So soon they will be arranged in your life, in the perfect circumstances for you to meet. Yes, stargazing, this feels for me too. Like they're watching whatever way or traffic there is, like in the direction they want to go. What would they say to you? They would say to you that they have been through some full cycle of a karmic lesson or something. There has been a lot happening in their life until now. They got maybe backstabbed a lot. And still they have this purity inside of them, because this card was laying over it like this, and this was secretly behind it. So this is a person that will show you that they want to start a new beginning in life, because they just ended all this. So they're ready for a new start. This is a person that is completely stripped and will start this new life, and they just go upon their journey. Then we get the 8 of Pentacles. So they want to say to you that they're ready to start over and to work on something to proceed. And they will keep putting effort into it. It's like they can't talk about you because they still don't know you. And then we get power. So it's like they're looking for someone with a lot of power and strength in them, and also a feminine figure. A strong feminine figure is what this person is looking for. And yes, and also a dreamer. They want someone that dreams, is passionate, wants to, like, I get this full-on thing, what they actually want. They want to proceed a new adventure. Also, when I'm looking at this guy every time, it feels like this is crazy. Like, this guy's like, oh, we'll go on this adventure and we'll be fine. And I have nothing with me in the desert, and I will just survive on nothing and then just walk this path. And people may think that this is crazy. Like, what are you doing? Where do you think how do you think you're going to survive is what I'm hearing. And then we get this card with all the choices and all the dreams and the ways of going. Like, this person is really choosing how they are going to direct their way towards what they want. But they're also hoping to find a person like you that maybe is the same in that. So this is a very different reading than group number 1 already. Get the action card. So there's red, like, do you procrastinate a lot? That is what this card says. So there could be some procrastination for this person, but that is also part of the adventure that they're walking on. We also get like the expression stone. So when you are a very creative soul and very expressive, the most creative souls, they have a lot of chaos inside their life, and then eventually at the end, for a deadline, everything gets sorted out in a shorter amount of time. But this progress of procrastination first and then working really hard and achieving something, that is also part of that form of creation. So this is actually maybe something they actually struggle with or taking themselves down for, but this is actually part of it. Yeah, and then I get this card, like, they also know that. So it's like they want to share with you, like, yeah, I'm procrastinating, but I know what I'm doing. And yeah, it's really interesting that this person is really, they're probably manifesting you also, and you are manifesting them, because I really feel like this person has a straightforward plan about something they more or less want to attract, and they just steer their boat and choose whichever way they will leap into the energies to get to the place that they want to go. This is very strong, good energy. Yes, they're done with the way of living they had before. They don't want to live like that anymore. The moon, yes. They also get an intuitive feeling about the way they want to walk right now. So this is what your person would say to you if they could. I just want one more card. Oh yeah, and I want an animal card too. 10 of Pentacles. Yes, they want to work with you together to create this abundant life, and they want it to be the pure opposite of what it was before for them. So they want to work on something to get a complete new life. And then we get the spider. In this case, it feels like they want to connect with you and want to broaden their web, or like their social circles, to reach to places where they want to go, which is also you. But I feel like they have more goals here. We get the camel, so yeah, that's slower procrastination of the expression, but it's coming, and this is a strong way of manifesting too. So don't, yeah, create it. This is a real creative card. Okay, so if you'll meet this person, you will know that they are very creative, and creativity is not only making a painting or something. It's like really being able to solve problems in a creative way, and like it's creating new ways of thinking or solving problems. Okay, but that was it for you, group number 2. I hope I could help you a little bit in this case. Hope you have a good day ahead of you, and yeah, maybe I will see you in a different video. I will go to group number 3, but I just need to shuffle a little bit. So, let me rearrange this stuff. Okay, group number 3, you chose the success card. Let's see what your person would say to you if they could. Let's see. Okay, I'm getting some cards, but I can't. I have a certain view of it, but I just want a little bit more information before I set it in stone. Okay, so by the way, if you have a sign for like black cats or anything, that is coming up here really prominently. So if that's a sign for you, take it if it resonates. What would they say to you if they could? If they would say to you what they actually think, they would say that that their point of view was about themselves, that they always reach the success that they want. They have this more like an egoic way of thinking about themselves, and this is good in a lot of cases because then you get to the goal that you want. You trust that you're getting there and that you deserve it, and you go after something you want. And they are aware of this, like, because we get the awareness card. So the success card is already like that big information, like I'm gonna get the success I want. Maybe also they thought or think that they will get you also because they know they're successful. Then we get the awareness card. Then we get the completion and laziness. So I'm gonna tell you what I think about this. When you look at these cards, we have the awareness. So there is a certain awareness of a deeper layer. Could be about life, but it could be also about the layers they see in you. They could feel like they see through you or you see through them, and that there's a certain completion, like you're the missing puzzle piece to them. And because they know they always reach their success easily for them, we get this laziness card, and they're they are in an energy where they feel like, I see you, I see through you, I see your worth, and I see what you're gonna bring to the table, and I choose to put myself into a position to show you that I am breaking through mirror images and going upon this game my way. But it's very much in a sense of they're breaking through this mirror, so they really want to pursue you, but they're not accepting the mirror complex that is coming to them. So when we see this mirror complex, sometimes you have that a lot with twin flames. Then it shows you a lot of things about your past self or about something that you want to accept and let go about yourself, because mirroring will show you maybe bad habits or things that you don't like about yourself in a way. So there is, for people, they feel like they could get you no matter what, but they also are not, they see your worth, see your deeper things, want to communicate, but they are not validating the mirror complex that's there. That's just what I just said. Actually, I'm falling into. Um, it's like they need to see something, because we also get these cards afterwards. I'm just going to move on from the first cards. They would say to you that they maybe have been sneaky in the past in some situations. I feel like there may have been some, group situations where they always got what they wanted, and they see themselves in this successful way because they just always got what they wanted. And they're good at that, and they feel like they would get that with you too. So then we get this card. So what they, it's like a story that's been played out here. Like they have a very high regard of themselves, and because they saw your worth so big, they started to play this game and not accept the mirror complex that is going on. Why? And this is why they never healed themselves, but try to move along in a way that doesn't suit the situation well. So they kept in their old self. They kept in the old energy and the success energy. So they didn't take the chance of the mirror complex. So they would want to say to you that in their past they have a lot of admirers, and they maybe broke some hearts along the way unpurposefully, and now they just want to come towards you, but they really feel like they need to fight off a lot of people from you because they don't understand that this is like the mirror complex that they try to disregard. And then afterwards they feel like you are very emotionally balanced person in this case, and they feel like they're fighting all like these kinds of energies that they didn't expect coming. So if their this is a situation where there's definitely their higher self is talking to you. This realization is a layered realization that the 3D selves of themselves cannot understand yet. But the energy around it is that the higher self realizes that the more 3D self is not learning from the mirror complex, and this is the result of the situation. But they see you as like their 3D self sees you as a very as a temptation, because we get the devil, big temptation, and also bad coping mechanisms or bad habits, like that song, Bad Habits, like when I bite my tongue, it's a bad habit. Kinda mad that I didn't take a stab at it. Thought you were too good to me, my dear. Yeah, so they are questioning, like, you're a big temptation to them, and they are trying to balance these things, maybe also financially or materially. They are having some struggles with feeling the success that they feel inside of themselves to match up in their 3D self, and they have a little bit of trouble to embody this energy of the King of Pentacles, and they expect that you want that or deserve that, but that's also a mirror complex, of course. So this is what their higher self would say to you, that there's just a lot of layers going on there, and they are really moving through it in a different way than that their higher self would maybe want them to go. And they are now reminiscing about the past with you. They want to cross ways with you again, and we get the Empress. They feel like you're the dream person, and right now they're reminiscing about the past and wanting to see you again or cross their ways with you, or they're looking at your social media where you are on the worldwide things, like they may be looking you up a bit. But there is there is some things going on here behind the surface. Maybe you also didn't see how much this person thought they would reach success in everything, and how they think in a certain way. And their higher self is now coming through, like they do respect you, they really do respect you, but they have troubles with their self-image and the mirror complex that is going on. And that's why there is like this energy, like that's like player lazy energy, because they choose not to listen to the mirror that is in front of them, or to see themselves for who they are, and they are projecting all these things that they think about themselves onto you. So really know that. So if they think of something about you and you feel like, oh, that's not me, then just realize that it's probably a projection of people, so don't worry. Okay, this was it for you today, group number 3. I hope I could help you in this situation. And I hope it was enough information for you. And I'll hopefully see you in a different video. Have a good day. Enjoy it. Bye.